Hello, hi everyone. Welcome back to LKCloudTech. So today we are going to discuss about the roadmap of MLOps. Okay. So first, before going to discuss all about, let's see what is MLOps. So I just prepared very well. So this might helpful. Okay. So yeah, let me share my screen and I'll show the slides. So MLOps. What is MLOps first? What is MLOps? Just before we deep dive into technical terms, let me ask you something. How many of you have used Netflix or Amazon, maybe recommendations, right? Or maybe Google Maps, traffic predictions. So, did you ever wonder how Netflix decided which movie to show first? Or how Google Maps traffic predictions? Did you ever wonder how Netflix decided which movie to show first? Okay, how Google Maps predicts traffic so accurately. Behind all of this, actually, and also YouTube. So there's generally we used to see um lot of recommendations you may get while you're watching YouTube videos. For suppose if you like for suppose if you like Animal Planet related, or if you like whatever you are frequently watching some videos, always you will get only those such kind of videos, because this is algorithm. Which algorithm? Algorithm is maintaining by ML people. Okay, did you ever wonder that how you are getting frequent those such related type of topics, right? Behind of all of this machine learning is there, but here the catch is building the model is just a half of the story. The real challenge is make sure it works consistently for millions of people all the time. And that's exactly what MLOps is about. So first we need to understand the problem. Okay. Let me give you some analogy. Think of ML as baking a cake, for suppose. Data is your ingredients. Okay. Model is your recipe. Okay. Deployment is serving the cake to your guest. Okay, that's how. If your ingredients are bad, old flavor, okay, rotten eggs, no matter how perfect your recipe is, the cake will fail, obviously, right? So now imagine if you have 1,000 guests every day. You bake once, but next day ingredients change, eggs are similar, okay, flour is coarser. Without a system, UK quality varies, right? MLOps is like a smart kitchen system that, okay, automatically checks ingredient quality, adjust recipes, make sure every cake tastes the same every single day. That's how, you know, McDonald's, KFC's, the big industries are following this food related. Okay. Next, what is MLOps? What is MLOps? MLOps means ML means machine learning plus DevOps plus operations. These are all together: machine learning, DevOps, okay, and this is what machine learning. The combination of machine learning, DevOps, and operations. Okay, it's a set of practice that lets us build, deploy, monitor, and improve machine learning models reliably and at scale. Think of it as just a bridge between the research lab and the real world users, like production systems. Without ML apps, a model might sit on a someone laptop and never reach the users, like having secret recipe that nobody eats, like that, right? Next, right? 50 to 90% of ML models never reach production. Lack of collaboration between data scientists, engineers. MLOps ensure automation, scalability, and monitoring. Who will take care of this? So coder, like developers will write the code, okay. But if one task can he able to manage, he has to code. He has to write the code, okay. He has to build it. He has to test it. He has to refunction, retest it, okay. He has to deploy it, and he has to maintain the production. If any issues happens, the troubleshooting also he need to take care. So is it possible to do all this stuff at one team? No, no, not possible, right? For everywhere in DevOps or MLOps, in DevOps generally develop, DevOps team will take care, okay, related to tools, whatever tools are, that maintenance will be taken care by DevOps team. In machine learning, MLOps team will take care, which means almost 60%, almost 60 to 70% of tools will be covered by DevOps. Okay, in MLOps also 70% tools will be covered already. Okay, so why MLOps is needed? Okay, here are some challenges companies face. First, without MLOps, separate teams, data scientists build models, engineers build apps, deploy apps. Often they speak different languages. Example, um, data center creates a model Python, but app team uses Java, and again development fails. For example, manual process. If you have manual process, every time new data comes up, someone has to retain the model manually. Imagine updating 100 modules manually every day. Impossible. Okay. And also data drift and model decay. Data changes over time. Models trained last month maybe may not work today. Last month one. So example, suppose a retail model processing sales during normal months, it fails during Diwali or Christmas. Yesterday we have seen Diwali. Okay, so normally it works, but any festive season time it won't works. And also no monitoring. Once a model is deployed, if accuracy drops, nobody notice until users complaints. Okay, MLOps solves all of these problems, making ML production ready, scalable and maintainable. Okay, next MLOps life cycle. Hmm? See, I have prepared this MLOps complete. What I can say, this you can say life cycle, or you can say roadmap, or you can say mind map, anything. Okay, so in MLOps, step by step data collection management. Okay, data is foundation of ML. Bad data equal to bad predictions. Analogy, task, DVC, What is real life analogy? Think of a bank tracking customer transactions every day. You can't train your fraud detection model on last year data only. So if you need version cleaned and updated data, obviously you need it. Model development. Once data is ready, data scientists start experimenting. So test different algorithms, tune parameters, do future engineering. Netflix experiments with the recommendations algorithms, collaborative filtering, content based filtering, hybrid models like MLflow, WB, TensorBoard track every experiments, such type. Okay, so I have actually this roadmap I prepared for you guys. If you want, I can change it. You see this? If you want, I can able to change everything. So this I have prepared. Okay, so everything. So this is life cycle. This is model development and training and operationalization. Continuous training unit and model deployment, prediction serving, continuous monitoring, data model and management. So this continuously happens. Okay. Okay. So if I want to become ML ops expert in 2025, I have created a roadmap. So if you want to become ML ops expert, so this is your roadmap. Okay. So I just prepared all, I just gather all and just made some map, roadmap, you can say mind map, anything. Okay, I can also share once after finishing this class, so I can keep in description. Okay, and so you can use this also if you want. You can also use, no problem. So you will get same as is, as you can see here. Okay, all right. So I'm going to share with you later. Maybe this link I'll post in my description. Okay. So this roadmap has 10 steps. Each step has sub-steps explaining exactly what you need to learn. Think of it as mind map have curated specifically for beginners. Okay. So if you are starting from the scratch, you can absolutely follow this roadmap and master MLOps. Towards the end of this video, or you can find the description, I will share link, this link. Okay. So you see, I can also paste here. What is this embedded content mail or something it's getting? Okay, that's fine. Private, okay, that's fine. I'll remove this. Okay, so I'll show you the link again here on top of the screen. Yeah, I hope you see this. So this is the one. So this is the one. So you can find this map, this mind map. Okay. All right. So let's get started. First, learn machine learning life cycle. What is machine learning life cycle? This is the one. Okay. First you need to learn this life cycle. You need to understand first why. So before going to start DevOps, so you used to see that DevOps life cycle, right? Like example, you know, development, testing, build and testing, after that deploy, all those stuff, right? So this cycle, same way we have MLOps standard life cycle. Okay, so I just want to clarify you. So you don't have to be machine learning engineer to become an MLOps professional. You are not machine learning engineer. You are not going to write any code So which means you are not going to write algorithms. Okay. So you are not machine learning engineer, but you need to do understand the stages in machine learning life cycle. So you must have an idea, right? For example, in DevOps also, in development team, you are going to work with closely. You might have worked with very closely with the developers, but you didn't write the code. But you may engage with them, so you may involved in the process of project, right? So you may have had experience with the scripting, so how tools should be run. So that part you can able to touch it in the operation time side, operation part, but you did not experienced writing the code for a DevOps, right? Same way in the MLOps also. Okay, so you're not going to write any code here, but you need to understand the stages in machine learning lifecycle. Think of it like DevOps. You don't have to be developer to be a good developer in DevOps engineer, but you need to understand the software development lifecycle. Why? Because knowing the stages helps you to understand the operational effort involving at each step manual tasks, challenges during development, build, deploy, testing, and monitoring such stages. So every stage you have to have an idea on stages. What are the stages are there? Okay. In MLOps, is it it's the same. You need to understand. Okay. So problem like problem detection, data collection and loading. Okay. Exploratory data analysis, feature engineering, okay, and selection, model training, operational task, evaluating model efficiency, deploying and serving model, monitoring, retraining the model. Retraining is matters here. Retraining continuously if something happens. Okay, I will also show you more different examples. ML ops life cycle. Let's see. See, retraining. MLOps lifecycle is like this, you know. So data preparing, model training, model evaluation, okay. So deployment, monitoring and maintenance. After the retraining, replacing models. This is I think wrong. Okay, it's retraining. See this retraining, but in the picture spelling wrong, I guess. See this retiring. That's okay. Fine. I don't want to use this. Let me go back one step. Okay. I hope you can see this properly. See this experimental phase. Experimental phase. Identify problem and collect and data analyze. Choose an ML algorithm and code your model. Experiment with the data and model training. Tune the model hyperparameters. So these are stages. So in production stage, transforming the data, train model, serve the model for online, monitor and model performance. Okay, right. Let me check more For better understanding, I'll go to images. This is done. I have seen this. Yeah. If you see this picture, we are just using for just for explanation purpose. Then not this, not this, not this, not this, not this. Yeah. See this? See this? The difference. You see the difference. This is someone's page. That's okay. I don't want to use more. So I hope you can see this. All right. Maybe copyrights will be a big issue. So that's the reason I'm not using this. I'm not going to use officially, but still, for explaining while explaining also, it should not. All right. That's fine. So if I can keep this, remove the background, this also will be helpful. All right, MLOps. Somewhere we can keep it here. Better. This will be in a cloud, right? That's okay. Let me zoom and try to explain. Yeah, see this? So MLOps data plus machine learning. Okay. For DevOps development plus operations. So these together, data, okay, data management, data scientists, data related, and machine learning related, plus development plus operations. So all together became MLOps. Data, ML, DevOps. You see here from the scratch. If you see here from the here, data, trans, transform, validate, explore, train, evaluate, code, build, test, release, deploy, operate, monitor, plan, formulate, collect, curate. That's it. It continuously happens like this. So which means the combination of data related, machine learning related, development related, operations related, all together become MLOps, right? So yeah, that's why training. So we have seen that in MLOps, a lot of places we are seeing that training. What is training? You see this? Someone mentioned here clearly. What is this? MLOps. So design, model development, operations. Requirement in here in design, requirement engineering, ML use case and prioritization, data availability and check. Model developing, model development, data engineering, ML model engineering, model testing validation. In operations, ML model deployment, CI/CD pipelines, monitoring and triggering. Right? So why it's here you see we talked about training. Okay. So this training, retraining, because over the time your model's performance decreases. So understanding each stage, if you find any mistakes, you need to rectify that phase. And which tool, scripts or packages can reduce minimal efforts is essential. And if it takes weeks to really understand the MLOps life cycle, so it's okay. Spend the time before moving to the next stage. No problem. That's all. You can spend more time on MLOps to understand, no problem. You do it, but you have to understand. Okay, let me open this. Oh, wait. Oh, it's moving. Why? Rapidly moving. Oh. Okay, let me click on this. Oh. My God, it's going. Okay, so in experiment stage, you see here MLOps lifecycle model success process automation. So data in experiment model, data procurement, initial concept modeling, and next to data, gather data from the various data sources and the text here. What I'm saying. Okay, so next development test and feature pipelines and the development model. Next to train. This is train. I'm saying train. This is the train. Conduct model training through automation ML. Okay. So this is because of over time you model performance, any performance decreases. Again, you will train up here and we can make it as simplify. Okay. So understanding each stage, which tool scripts are packages and reduce minimal efforts. That purpose. What is this sound getting? Okay. All right. That's okay. Next, MLOps lifecycle detail. This is so fantastic. Data aggregation, data wrangling, data balancing, clean, minimalize, regularize, unbiased, detect bias, mitigate bias. So data wrangling, feature engineering, processing, algorithm, model training, metrics validation, and model testing, deployment. After that interface, this is a process like data preparation, train, and deploy, monitor, interface. This is training stage, right? All good. Right, that's fine. Next two. So what are the, learn the fundamentals of MLOps. What are the fundamentals? You see, so this is life cycle. Next to you have to know, this is MLOps. MLOps, how many stages? Foundations. You can say fundamental also. That's no problem. Better you can keep fundamental. FUN DA. Okay, fundamentals. Okay, what are the fundamentals? Fundamentals, experiment tracking, data modeling version, orchestration pipeline, model serving, CACD, platform infrastructure as code, observability, and monitoring. Okay, in fundamentals, so already you might have covered many tools like this. Python, first thing is Python. Python is mandatory. Okay, in this Python, so NumPy, okay, numerical computing. Okay, so at this stage we don't drive into ML yet. Instead of, we focus on Python, fundamentals, and networking. Because why? Because these basics are going to play a crucial role as you start working with ML pipelines and scripts. Okay, just see the Python. Let me zoom it. Yeah, you can see now. So here in this Python is huge. Web development, DevOps scripting, AI, machine learning. But what exactly do you need to learn in for MLOps? For MLOps, you have to learn NumPy, Pandas, Scit, MLflow, DVC, Fast API, Optuna, XGBoost, PyML, PyTest, Joblib. So all this. What is the purpose of NumPy? For numerical computing, essential to understand ML model computing computations. Pandas, pandas, data manipulation. Okay. Next to skitlearn, core ML library. This is for MLflow, experimenting and tracking, model registry. Next to fast API to serve the models to clients. Fast API. This one. What about to DVC? DVC for data modeling and versions. Option and XGBoost. So for hypermeter tuning and model training, this is for that is a purpose. Training. PyML. This is for ML script for manipulating ML files, especially in ML pipelines. PyTest for writing and understanding the test coverage. This. So for saving and loading trained models, JobLib. Okay. Next, you should have some other basics like operating system requests and general purpose Python packages, etc. Next, cloud fundamentals. Most applications and ML models are deployed on the cloud. So you need to have at least understand the sum of multiple platforms like AWS. Let me keep this. Yeah, AWS cloud fundamentals. What are the fundamentals? AWS, Azure, GCP, multi-cloud. So if you can understand AWS, you can understand Azure, and you can understand GCP also. Okay, and don't forget networking basics. Whenever you deploy models, you need to troubleshoot failed request and understand network behavior. Once if you're comfortable with the Python cloud networking, and we can move to actual MLOps stages. Okay, so it's very important for future. If DevOps engineer want to sustain, you must have this, no doubt at all. If you want to stay at comfort zone in DevOps itself, no matter. So nothing. So you don't have future, simply nothing else. All right. So that's fine. Let's move on. Okay. So next, advanced. So Linux also basics. Linux also needed. Git and GitOps related also you might have already. You may have knowledge on this. Better I can keep like this. Okay. So these are all. So Git and GitHub networking. These are all basics. Okay. Next step for experiment tracking MLflow. Advanced ML tools and concepts, all this. These are all advanced. Now let's dive deep into this MLOps pipeline. Okay. So experiment tracking. MLflow is the tool for tracking experiment versions and metrics. Okay. Model versioning, bits biased. MLflow can help you to manage large scale data and model versioning. This is ML pipelines. Pipelines and orchestration. This is the one. Okay, just like um, so just like CACD in DevOps, pipelines, automation, automate training, evaluation and deployment, Kubeflow, pipelines, DSL and Argo workflows are key. You should understand how Argo workflow logs and config maps work because sometimes pipeline fail. You need to troubleshoot, right? So model deployment, model serving, fast API. Fast API is robust for serving ML models. So you can also use Flask or Django. But fast API is the preferred choice. Models are usually containers. They are just lightweight and easy to ship, easy to deploy. Fast API. Advanced, this is also. Next, platform deployment for deployments purpose, platform deployment purpose, containerization, like Kubernetes is widely used because it's allows scaling, high availability, and easy module reuse. If not Kubernetes, you should know virtual machine scaling, high availability, etc. Like Docker also basic, right? So servers, TensorFlow serving, all this, right? Infrastructure as a code, containerization, more Docker, and here I mentioned in platforms separately Kubernetes and virtual machines. Okay, that's fine. So CI/CD, GitHub Actions, and GitLab CI, anything. So Jenkins, GitHub Actions, GitHub, this easy, no problem. Platform, Kubernetes and virtual machines. Next, infrastructure as code, Terraform, Pulumi, Crossplane. So if you know Terraform, so you can also manage this. Next, monitoring, observability and monitoring. Monitoring Prometheus and Grafana. Already in DevOps, you might have covered this. This Fiddler is new. You can learn this also. Logs, ELK stack, and OpenSearch. Okay. So if you master these tools and concepts, you will have comprehensive MLOps pipeline and be fully equipped to manage MLOps in the production. So this will be in your future. This should be in your future. So that's the roadmap I follow, and I hope this gives you more clear picture of how to start your MLOps journey. Okay, as I promised, I put link this miro.com. Okay, so I'll put the link mind map in the description. It's free, don't worry, and you can explore it anytime. Continue your learning. So if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like and share and subscribe, and comment below if you want to make detailed video on MLOps, Kubeflow, fast API for MLOps. Please ping me. You can also connect with different social platforms like LinkedIn, WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram, and YouTube. Also, you can ping me here. You can comment here automatically. No problem. I can share my details. Already it is displaying in my in live, so you can contact me also. No problem, right? So that's fantastic, right? So you can almost as DevOps engineers, if you are really very much perfect. So I'm sure, man. I'm very much sure you guys can able to achieve this MLOps. At least to slow by, just gradually we can able to achieve this MLOps. So you must be perfect with the Python and all. That would be really helps. Okay. So that's it for today. So next, just comment, and I'll definitely will do more videos on this series MLOps. This is the first video you can consider. And so AI, artificial intelligence related, I also posted a previous video. Just go through it. And AI, especially MLOps, this is the first video. Okay. So maybe uh, in future, if you guys support, definitely I will do more videos on top of this MLOps. So I'll follow this same flow, same structures. So let's go one by one. So for MLOps lifecycle, I'll do some one video, And fundamentals, Python is mandatory. Python related already I made videos. Okay, I will work out it for MLOps. And cloud fundamentals already, AWS, Azure, and GCP. This is also available in my channel, and Linux is also available in my channel. Git related also available, network also available. Okay, so next, experiment tracking, MLflow. So this I will work. Okay, so I'll come up with these tools: MLflow, weight spaces, data modeling versions, DVC, fake F, Lake FS, and orchestration related Kubeflow. This is very important. Kubeflow pipelines, KFP, DSL, Argo workflows will cover in this. Airflow also, and model serving also important. Containerization like Docker, Fast API servers, K server, TensorFlow serving, CACD for MLOps. For CACD, GitHub Actions and GitLab CA will help. Okay. Platform Kubernetes, already I posted more than 30 videos. So that already you expertise in this Kubernetes. We're gonna cover again. And virtual machines also. Yes, we already, as a DevOps engineer, you might have already covered this Kubernetes and all. Next, infrastructure as a code, Terraform, already I posted, right? So yeah, Terraform, you can go through that also. The basic video is there still. Next, Pulumi and crossplane also we will cover. Observability, monitoring, and Prometheus, Grafana, Fiddler, Logs, ELK, and OpenStack. So this is the flow which I prepared for you guys. If you support me, definitely I will make the videos. Else, no. So if I don't get support, definitely I will not waste my time, right? So this is what actually I have planned. If you like it, please kindly um, share for more people, so they may someone will be get benefited from this. So that's it for today. So next I'll plan according to your response. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining. Take care. Bye bye.